Oh, hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do a little bit of bush hogging, bush hog therapy. I'm spending a lot of this week in front of screens and my day job at work, and it's kind of nice to come out here and mow down some pastures that are getting a little bit out of control. We're going to use the new Holland Boomer 50. It's definitely a silly name, but this thing's been pretty bulletproof for the farm. We've got the Woods 720 bush hog there in the back, and it's a chunky little implement. It takes a little bit of chugging from the motor on the tractor to kind of get this thing spinning. Might be a little bit big, but this thing's definitely a pretty solid setup once it gets going. Been doing some clearing in the back just to make the property more usable, but with the ultimate goal of eventually kind of building some Airbnb cabins back there, just to kind of utilize more of the farm, supporting this wedding venue over here. Have some places for people to stay, maybe make a little extra money. So yeah, I wanted to knock down all the weeds and grasses that are growing up to keep the bigger weeds from going in there and choking out the grass. It's mid-August, so it's a good time to do it. I don't think you want to bush hog, year round as like a maintenance thing, but just every now and then to give that grass an opportunity to grow in a little richer, keep the briars and the sweet gum saplings from growing up. So that's the mission for today. Like I said, it's really more of a therapy session for me, get me out of the house and doing something a little different. So yeah, I'll bring you guys along. I might take up a drone shot, do some time lapses. Definitely no technical excavation going on today, really just about getting some seat time, enjoying the outdoors, because today is a pretty nice day for August in North Carolina. I always tell people to avoid North Carolina in August, but I think today would be a day that you'd be all right being here. The humidity's down, still in the upper 80s, but it's going to be that drier time of the year where the humidity kind of goes away a little bit. But yeah, I will get this thing going and take you guys for a little bush hogging tour. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. All right, so we made it back here, knocked down this grass. So this is a natural gas line that runs under the farm. You can see it runs clear across the neighbor's property too. But we like to maintain it because that keeps the gas company from maintaining it with their heavy equipment. They just come back here and make a mess of things. But yeah, this is the area we've been clearing. As you can see, I've kind of built up this substantial burn pile from this road I'm building. They'll need to get burned down soon, but before we do that, we'll need to have some rain. But as you can see, this is due for a bush hogging, getting a bunch of different weeds growing up. But the good news is there's a tendency for just good pasture grass to grow up back here already. So my hope is I can keep the weeds at bay, give that I don't know what that is, fescue or something, a chance to grow up, and eventually this will be a nice pretty pasture. I like to come back to this. This is the very, very back corner of the farm. I like to come back here and just stargaze. It's the farthest spot away from the road, which makes it nice in terms of a very limited amount of noise. And then this is another area back here where I've been doing a lot of clearing on, and probably saw from one of my earlier videos I was pulling stumps out back here. We'll knock that down too. Start to bring some progress to the back 40, if you will. right, just kind of wrap it up here really quickly. Got everything knocked down back here with the bush hog. Massive burn pile that I need to stack up and burn once I get a little bit of rain. Got the easement, gas line easement all cleaned up, looking nice. Bush hogged this other clearing too, and I'm not going to walk you down all the trails, but I don't know if you can see over there, but we got a bunch of ATV trails out here. Anyways, that's it for today's video. It's a good day to be out here. I'm sure I look dirty and dusty, ripping the bush hog around, kicking up dust. But yeah, beautiful day to be out working outside. And if you like what you're seeing on the channel, do me a favor and hit like, subscribe. These videos take a long time to edit, and it'd be cool to get a little feedback, leave some comments, let me know what you think. Later.